Hey, it's Mason. Mason Deaver. That's right, don't adjust your whatever device you're hearing this on. It's me, live and in stereo. No return engagements, no encore, and this time absolutely no request. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why. I'm not saying which tape brings you into the story, but fear not, if you receive this lovely little box, your name will pop up. I promise. The rules here are pretty simple. There are only two. Rule number one, you listen. Rule number two, you pass it on. Hopefully neither one will be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, or I would have emailed you an MP3. When you're done listening to all 13 sides, because there are 13 sides to every story, rewind the tapes, put them back in the box, and pass them on to the next person. Oh, and the box of tapes should have included a map. I'll be mentioning several spots around our beloved city. I can't force you to visit them, but if you'd like a little bit more insight, head for the stars, or, just throw the map away and we'll never know. Or will I? You see, in case you're tempted to break the rules, understand I did make a copy of these tapes, and I left them with the trusted individual who, if this package doesn't make it through all of you, will release those copies in a very public manner. This was not a spur-of-the-moment decision. Do not take me for granted. Not again. See, I've heard so many stories about me now that I don't know which one is the most popular. But I do know which one is the least popular. The truth. See, the truth isn't always the most exciting version of things, or the best, or the worst. It's somewhere between, but it deserves to be heard and remembered. The truth will out, like someone said once. It remains. I bet you're all wondering who this first tape belongs to. Well, I'll tell you, but not just yet. You see, at my time at Marshall High School, I've seen a lot, I've been through a lot, and I can proudly say that Marshall High School is one of the most drugged out communities in the entire state of Indiana. Easily, people just constantly doing drug deals, and the teachers don't even bother. Teachers don't check the bathrooms. That's where everything happens. I I'll just use the bathroom to wash my hands or fix my hair, and I'll see probably two drug deals going on simultaneously. And I'd be surprised if I came from another school. But, I've always been to the same school, so I can't really be surprised. In fact, I would be surprised if I didn't see one that day. If I didn't see one. And easily the most prominent drug dealer at that community, at Marshall High School, deserves this tape. Dominic Thompson. Um, he. I bought drugs from him once. I bought LSD on a piece of paper, and I paid him the money. It was, I don't know how much. It was a lot of money. Um, and he gave me it, and he said, I never took you for this kind of person. And for a second, I was confused. I was, what kind of person? And then I saw myself, well, who are those people that buy the drugs in the first place? Who are the people who I see coming in this bathroom, stinking it up, honestly? Like, the people, they're white trash. They don't look good. They look like terrible. But I kind of just, the only thing I can do is really get over it. And yeah. And so that brings me to the main portion of this tape as to why Dominic deserves this tape. Well, I'm sure you all remember the epic party last summer where, um, where, died. Um, well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, we were all in the pool house, getting stoned, and drinking, and I hear a knock on the door, and I open the door, and Indy's coming in. There's already me, Abby, Dominic, Nicole, DJ. We're all in this, and we're all getting stoned, and it just smells really gross. And honestly, I was not a big fan of. I don't like weed. I don't admire it that much. Um, Anyways, I nearly vomited at the smell. And Dominic just kind of tells me, he just kind of whispers to me, like, you're kind of useless. And I was taken aback. Dominic's told me before that he gets brutally honest when he does these drugs, and I could see that coming through. I could see him. Um, he sold Indy some, I believe, heroin. They started doing shoots. I had to get out of that quickly, and by the time I was leaving, I had seen the car crash. I'd seen the wreckage already. I was destroyed because of Dominic and because of the drugs he was selling. He had caused the death. He was the reason. Him. But that belongs to another tape. Yeah, I just. Dominic, that's why you have your tape. Because you told me that I was a useless person. You told me on multiple occasions you were the reason why my best friend died. And the reason for all this drug trafficking, and why our town is terrible. Why our town is the most trashy town in all of India. Probably all of the United States. Easily. It's just welcome to your tape. Just the end is the beginning, so welcome to your tape, Dominic. Welcome.